First, I would like to welcome everybody today to our 2017 signing day announcements. We're really excited about the group we've got coming in. We're here today to announce 6 additions along with 1 transfer, so a total of 7 additions to our 2017 Wyoming women's soccer program. Very excited about it. We're excited about what they're going to add. And with that, let's get started. So the first signee that we have is Madison Barrick. She's a forward/defender. Laramie High School is where she's going to graduate from this coming spring. She was a member of the Region 2 ODP team in 14 and 15. She was a member of the soccer's ECNL team that won a national title in 2015 and a member of the International's ECNL team in 2016. So obviously it shows she's a Midwest person. She lived in Chicago most of her competitive soccer career, has recently relocated as of a month ago actually to Wyoming, and we're excited to have her around in the area and excited to have her joining our program. Second would be Grace Collins. Again, another forward that can play in the back as well. From Littleton, Colorado, a Valor Christian High School graduate, soon to be. 2-year varsity letter winner at Valor Christian. She helped her team to a 4A high school state championship in 2016. She helped her Colorado Rush club team to the President's Cup championship in 2012 and 2013, as well as a President's Cup regional final appearance in 2013 and President's Cup final appearance in 2014. Again, another player from the region that we're excited to get to continue to add to our program. Third is a goalkeeper, Riley Furbish from Colorado Springs, Colorado, out of Daugherty High School. She's a member of the Region 4 ODP team in 2012, 13, and 14. A 4-time state cup champ with her Pride Predators club team in Colorado Springs. Members of the U.S. Soccer Federation National Training Center in 2011 through 2014, so quite a while. 4-year varsity letter winner for her high school program, and Colorado Metro League first team in 2014, 15, and 16. Nice to get a goalkeeper in that class, incoming class, to help in that area as well for us. Next will be a transfer, Gemma House. She is a forward from Newcastle, Australia. She is currently at Laramie Community College. 2-time NJCAA All-American First Team in 2016 and 2015, NSCAA All-American in 2016, the 2016 Region 9 Player of the Year, the 2015 Region 9 Freshman of the Year, 2-time First Team All-Region 9 and NJCAA All-Tournament Team, scored 47 goals and had 14 assists in 44 career games over at LCCC. And she helped her team to a 3rd-place finish in the NJCAA National Tournament in 2016. Next is another Australian, Brooke Miller, a defender from New South Wales, Australia. She's at Hunter Sports High School. She helped her team win the Billy Turner Cup in 2012 and 13. She's a member of the New South Wales schoolgirls team in 2013, 14, and 15. She's a member of the Newcastle Jets W League team since 2014, and prior to that was a member of the Emerging Jets with 2012 and 2013. She's a member of the Australian Youth National Team, U17s and U20s, the Young Matildas, representing her country in the 2015 Asian Cup and the 2016 FFA Cup. And last but not least, Elaine Weber, a defender from Brighton, Colorado, member of Broomfield High School team. 4-year varsity letter winner at Broomfield High School, a 3-time high school state championship runner-up in 15 and 16 in 5A and 2014 in 4A. She helped her Broomfield Blast team to a Colorado State Cup championship in 2014 and 15. And then also wanted to mention Morgan McDougall. She's a transfer in at Christmas, just because we don't get a lot of times to get in front of the press and mention that. But she's coming in from OSU, from Oklahoma State. She's a player that we had recruited out of high school and went to Oklahoma State and is now transferring back to us. So got a great relationship with her, had a great relationship with transfers in the past. But she was also a high school state championship in 5A in 2013, and she was twice named All-State first team for Colorado. So with that said, that's kind of the general sum of each player, and we'll open it up for questions from you guys. Sure. Obviously, we've always had a really strong defense. The last 2 years, we've set and tied the program record for shutouts. So we're really proud of that. Obviously, we graduated some very talented seniors in our back line with Sammy Dunda, Katie Marqueso, Mandy Meyer had a big part in there as well. So for us, knowing that we have to replace them, we've got quite a few people that can play in the back. We've got quite a few returning as well. So we feel good about it going forward. I think it's someplace we've always been strong, and I think we'll continue to be strong. And I think these student athletes can continue to help us in that aspect. Yeah, obviously we have high expectations of Gemma. I mean, given her 2 years at LCCC, has been very good. She was someone that we did recruit out of high school to come. Unfortunately, didn't qualify for NCAA Division I at the time, so made the choice to go local in the area, which has been great. She's had a great career there. We're excited to finally get her now a few years later, and I think she does translate well. I think obviously there's always a little bit of transition at the beginning, but I think when you've got the 2 years at a junior college, you can obviously come in with a leg up, and I think she only makes our attack stronger. We definitely have some good returning players in those roles as well, so I don't think she's going to have to come in and carry the load. But I think obviously she made great use of her time at LCCC, and we expect nothing but the same here. Kind of an interesting fun fact is her and Brooke Miller have been teammates in the past as well. They come from roughly the same area, both went to the same high school in Hunter Sports, so kind of neat to get both of them coming in at the same time this year. Just like every class, we expect this class to come in and compete for conference championships. We've had a great run. 3 10-year-plus win seasons is the most in program history. We expect to continue that, but at the end of the day, we still haven't achieved our ultimate goal, which is winning that conference championship and going to the NCAAs. So for us, that is our ultimate goal. We've been very close. Every year, I'll tell you the same answer. We expect this class hopefully to put us over the top. We've got to stay healthy, something that was a struggle this past season, and we need those new players to come in fit, ready to go, and hit the ground running. And I think every year it's gotten better and better and better, and we have nothing but the same expectations from them. When we look at our class, at the end of the day, the bottom line is we always evaluate, can this student athlete come in and compete for time? And if they can, then that's somebody that we want to add to our program, and this class is no different. I think a big one is athleticism. That's the biggest change, I think, from every division you go to, from every level that you go to, from high school to college, from junior college to college, to, even Brooke playing basically with a professional team or training with them over in Australia coming in. It's athleticism. When you see the Division I and the Mountain West level, there's quite a bit of athleticism. So for us, that's one big aspect. And then two, whatever their special quality may be, can they come in and compete with the current players that we have? Whether they're starting or playing or however many minutes, that's really about the work that they're going to do between now and then. They're still 6-8 months away from joining our program. Some of them, Morgan, obviously, immediately. But that's what we're looking for them to come in and compete for time. And it's really up to them between that amount of work that they're willing to do and how quickly they adjust. Well, we've had great success in Australia. We really enjoy the Australians in our program. All of them have come in and done very well. One interesting fact that I take a lot of pride in is every Aussie has come in and graduated and competed and had great careers on the field, great careers off the field. Some have decided to stay in the States after they've come. Others have gone home. And we're really proud of that tradition, that they've all been successful on and off the field. And I think that's tremendous. So we've got a great track record going with that, and we'll continue to do that. And, we expect nothing less from the two that are being added. Well, that's something, first off, that I know I take pride in, I know our student athletes take pride in, and our staff, everyone in Wyoming takes pride in that we are having winning seasons consistently now. And that was one of the goals when I got here, was we weren't going to have a great year and then a down year, and a great year and a down year, is to consistently compete. And the fact that we've been in the top 4 or 5 for I want to say 3 or 4 years now competing in the Mountain West, I think this class, that is their goal, is to continue that moving forward. And not only to continue that, but elevate that. That's your challenge. Every year, can you be better than the last? Every year we start out with our goal, can we win the conference championship? We've been very close, for us, and that's that last hurdle that we have nothing but expectations of that within ourselves, within our staff, within our support personnel. All of us pull that weight, and I think if we do what we know we can do and maximize all of our potentials, I think we can hit that. One was a goalkeeper. I think obviously with Georgia hitting her senior year, Cassidy's going into her fourth season with the program. I know she's got a redshirt year in there, but one is getting a goalkeeper in that we think can come in and compete as well. Obviously some defenders, graduating some defenders in the back. But really a lot of it too is looking at the best players that we can get. And I think when we go out and find the best student athletes that are great fits for our program, that want to be at the University of Wyoming, that want to come in and be part of a winning program, that want to get a great education, all of those things are areas of need that we have when we go out and recruit. And I think when you put that whole package together, you tend to get a better product on the field. So we're proud of that. We're proud of the success on the field. We're proud of the success off the field. To have a 3.6 team GPA last spring was probably the highest of my entire career, almost roughly 15, 20 years of doing this, and something that we take tremendous pride in, the whole student-athlete package. Sure, yeah. I think depth is something that we have to have going through our season. I think when you start out, it's one of the things that gets you through a season. I feel like when going into this season, we thought we were going to be deep. Well, we incurred quite a few injuries. Probably a tough year as far as my entire career, as far as the number of injuries we had. And players that just missed games here or there with small things. I felt like we never could get a consistent lineup. So I'll say this, I think every year we get deeper. I think next year we will be deeper, not only from our incoming players, but quite a few players coming back that didn't play a minute this season. Or quite a few players that played sparingly this season, so due to injuries. So getting the combination of that back, continuing to maintain the work ethic that we've had in the past, the development that we've had in the past in the off season, I think those are tremendous areas of pride that we've had. And if we can put all that together, that's when you have those special years. Yeah, getting a transfer in at Christmas, I think whenever, we've had tremendous success with transfers in the past. Allison Clark, Alex Beam, Shayna obviously has done really well. Katie Marqueso just finished a great career. We have nothing but the same expectations with Morgan, but to be able to get them in at Christmas is a big deal for us because they're not going through that transition in August. They're doing it in January, February, getting in with the program, learning the coaches, getting caught up or getting where they need to be academically and their majors, and getting in socially with the team, getting in just the surroundings being different, all of that stuff. I mean, that you go through as an incoming player, whether it's a freshman or transfer, you get through that, and then you come back in August and you know what you're expecting. And I think that's the best part about it. When Morgan first contacted us, that was the first thing I said was, are you looking at May or are you looking at Christmas? And to get her in at the semester break is a big bonus to her development, I believe, and to our team development within her and hers with the team, I think is tremendous. So we're excited. Obviously, she's got to come in and earn it just like everybody else, but we're excited to have her.